thought I was recording that whole time and I wasn't. So basically I showed you guys the wine I was drinking. It's called Rare Earth. It's a Cabernet. I got it at Trader Joe's and I actually just poured myself a little because I thought I was recording. So I'm going to be sipping on this tonight. It's an organic wine, which is very nice because the less sulfites, I think it's what it's called, sulfates or sulfites, that you have, the better it is for you, just even for your skin and everything. I've read quite a bit about that, so I'm excited to be drinking this. I already sipped on it a little bit and I really do like it, so definitely recommend checking it out. It's very good. And now that fall's here, I'm all about the red wines. I love white wine, but it's totally red wine season for me, so I'm very excited about this. So cheers. I hope you have some wine as well, because we're going to be talking all about design today, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I update my portfolio. I don't know where it stopped recording as I was talking, but I'm basically going to change the look of my portfolio so that it kind of reflects my Instagram, because I just love how my Instagram has all of my pieces in a beautiful format, and it's just very aesthetic, and I feel like they just all flow together. So I'm going to really work on making my portfolio represent that more and make it fill up the page more, because right now you kind of have to click through things to see everything. And yeah, I just want it to be very clear and clean and just nice looking. So this is something I want to start doing more consistently. I highly recommend that you guys also try and update your website consistently if you're not already. I know it's hard if you're balancing multiple things to try and like remember to do this all the time, but people are looking, I promise you that. I've actually recently put analytics on my website, and you'd probably be surprised at how many people are stumbling across your website and looking at it. So make sure it's updated, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So let's hop on over to my screen. I'll show you guys what exactly I'm doing. I'll probably be using a few plugins here and there, and I'm building it all through WordPress. So let's hop on over. I wanted to show you, I did some research today on different portfolio plugin options, because Divi comes with a portfolio kind of built-in feature, and I'm using that right now on my website, which I will show you guys. So Divi, if you are new here, is a visual builder system. So basically, like if you've ever heard of Visual Composer or Elementor or anything like that, it just allows you to build your website more visually and a bit easier if you don't want to learn the CSS coding and all that, HTML, everything like that. So it makes it a bit easier. That's what I've used to build my whole website. And if I go to here under work, this is actually the Divi portfolio layout. So it's not terrible. I actually don't mind it at all. But what I am going to try and get towards is making my portfolio more so like masonry like this, without my personal images in there, but just so it takes up more of the screen and so you can click on it. And I just want it to actually be a pop-up, so that you don't have to click through pages. I know that it's kind of nice to click into a page and read more about the project, so I'm just kind of playing around with this idea, and I wanted to kind of play around with it with you guys, to see if it's something I want to continue doing down the line, and just so you know that there is options out here like this. So I am really leaning towards visual portfolio, because if you go under here under features, I'm just going to click on this for example, you can basically click into it and view things that way, or let's go into masonry. Don't like that. If you go into I don't know, they just have some really awesome like little features here. So if I wanted to, for example, like this, you can have more information about your project there. I just think that the one thing I am learning a lot about my business is the more simple you can make your website, your services, everything, the better, because your clients don't really want complication, I don't know, just clicking through all of that. So I'm just trying to make it very simple, and I really do like the look of this. So I downloaded the plugin onto my WordPress website. I'm going to be building this on a completely new page just in case if I don't want to make it my main portfolio page, since I'm still going to be working on it. I'm going to have this one still running on my website. So I basically downloaded the plugin and I've been playing around with it a little bit. So under portfolio items, I added this chameleon one. I'm going to like add the images in there, but I'm just gonna try to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Oh, that's cool. So it's actually pulling things already for my project. So this might actually end up working out perfectly because that's actually very, very cool. Okay, so let's see if I go to page, what that would look like. Post, that's probably pulling from my blogs. Okay, so actually project might really work. So I can actually update all of my pieces under the Divi project settings still, and it'll actually work for this visual portfolio view. So the reason I would use this instead of the Divi version is because I can make it so that it's a pop-up on here rather than them clicking into a new page, or I could do some cool animations, transitions with it. So let's play around with this and let me increase this to like 20. Here we go, and then maybe we can stretch it. And so yeah, I'm just playing around with all these settings here. So you can add like the sorting, or you can add, see, like they have so many customizations in terms of like how the portfolio will look. That's exactly why I'm kind of redoing this and redesigning it. I actually don't really need the sorting. Let's see, what else can I do? Pagination. You can do load more, you can do infinite. Infinite's kind of cool. Okay, that's cool. So what I'm gonna have to do in order to make it look just like my Instagram feed is change all the featured images of these projects to be more consistent looking with my current color palette, because these are kind of old, so some of them are using like the client's color palettes and just not flowing properly or how I want it to. So that's what I'm going to be changing. Let's see. Display title. So you can either display the title or the categories or both. So I'll probably do both. I think that's kind of cool. And then you can also hide the date. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So when you click on it, right now it's going to the URL, but I want it to go into a pop-up. So I'm gonna have to kind of play around with that. So I'm gonna like projects. We'll call this page projects for now. I'm gonna see what this looks like now, and then we can kind of play around with it and edit. Oh, I see. So I have to basically copy the short code and then go and put it on a page. So I'm going to copy that because this is just a layout example. And then I'm going to go into my pages and then add new. And we'll call this projects. Use Divi Builder. And we'll see what this looks like while the website loads. Oh, it's not even clicked. Okay, build from scratch. Now I'm just gonna go into text. That's all you need to do for a short code. Put the short code in here, and then we'll see what it looks like. And then I can actually probably stretch it out more It's looking a little weird, but let's see if I stretch it out this way. That is kind of cool. So basically you can stretch it out that way just by going under your sizing settings for the row. So I'm going to try this for now and just kind of play around with this option. And then I need to remove the spacing up top. Okay, I think I want some white space on the sides because I am a fan of white space. Alright, so I'm publishing this page and then we're gonna like go in and basically edit all the featured images because, well, first let's see what the pop-up looks like. Okay, so don't stretch it out because obviously that's not working. So I'm going to reverse those settings and bring it back to the original sizing just so the white space is there, because I think the Divi Visual Builder is kind of making it look a little different than what it truly is. So we're going to bring it back down. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so it must just be the way this entire layout looks. It basically is just going to stretch it to the whole page. Let's see what it looks like in mobile. I mean, I actually kind of like that because I think when I change those featured images, it's going to look exactly how I want it to, like the Instagram feed where it's just like a very like aesthetic looking gallery. So what I'm going to do is play around with the settings so that when you click into here, it actually has a little bit more about the brand, sort of like how I was showing you guys on these. It's an iframe. So let's see if I can do that. Let me go back to my dashboard and go into visual in the saved layouts, and then we're going to edit the projects. Okay, so I wonder if this is only with the Pro. Alright, let's just play around with it first. So we have the post and then item click action. Yeah, that's a Pro feature, so I won't be able to do that, but let's see how much it is. I'm just curious. For one, so it's a one-time fee. That's not terrible. That's a yearly fee of $39. So I might consider that, but yeah, I'm not like gonna do that yet. I'll consider it though, but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is just update all of the featured images so that we can kind of see exactly what it is I'm going for. So what a featured image is basically when I go to my projects over here, and if I click on EA Retreats, for example, the featured image would be over here on the right hand side, and that's what's always going to show on any type of grid or any like social media. If you were to share the link of this page, that's going to show up as that image. So I like this one, but I'm going to go through all the projects, change those out. That's my goal for tonight. And then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and kind of what it is I'm going for. And I'm also going to add some new projects into here just to like add, because that's the whole point of updating a portfolio. But I'm going to just let my screen recording go and do that really quickly. And then I'll talk to you guys after I finish that step. Before I let you guys go and do the screen recording, I do want to talk about where it is I'm going to look for my mock-ups. So I always go to Freepik. I have purchased mock-ups on Creative Market under Moyo Creative. It's MOYO. They have some really beautiful mock-ups. I have purchased packages of those from them and they're great. But I want to kind of go in a different direction with my mock-ups and do more like leaf shadows and just like shadowy kind of looks of them. So I go to Freepik and what I'm going to type in is like website mockup, and some of them I'm not going to do mockup. Some of them I'm just going to have like the logo on a plain black backdrop because I think that looks really nice as well. So yeah, what I'm actually also going to do is pull up my Instagram here and kind of like model it after that, because I already have some of the work done here. Like I can use this image as the cover featured image for that brand. I can use this, like I can definitely pull some of these for the featured image. So I just wanted to mention that about Freepik. It's a really great tool, so definitely check it out. I'm gonna go back to visual portfolio over here and then the saved layouts, and then I'm gonna go under my projects tab. I think all I have to do on the right side here is go to my click action URL, and then I might think about later on down the line potentially maybe buying the pro version so that it can be an iframe where it has the information right on the pop-up. That might be something I actually look into soon. Oh wait, what is this? Top frame. This might be cool. Let's try this out actually. I spoke too soon, I think. Because I think what you can do is click it. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, so anyway, it goes into there, but I'm wondering what this means. Let's try this too. So that opens it up in a new tab, but I don't really need to do that. Let's see what the default version is. I do want to find an option for like at the bottom here so we can click through the projects once they're on an actual project page. So I'm going to play around with that as well, but this is definitely looking like more of the layout I want to use, where it has like the mock-ups, and I'm going to like include mood board images just so it looks like more fun and visual. So okay guys, so I decided to actually purchase the pro version of Visual Portfolio just so I could do the pop-up iframe, because that's the whole reason I want to update my portfolio, is so they're not clicking through pages to see my work. This way it'll just pop up the portfolio pieces for each project on the same exact page. So I was sort of playing around with that, and I do think I'm going to continue with it. I'm just having a couple technical issues with it, which you'll probably see here in a second when I pull up the correct page. So when I go to my projects page, when I click into the project, you can see that the menu is actually showing up, like the header is showing up on top of this pop-up iframe, which is definitely not what I want. I was able to figure out how to remove the header on the iframe itself, but like in terms of making sure that it's not overlapping and doing that weird kind of thing, I'm still working on that part of it, and I think it'll take a little bit of CSS coding. But yeah, I'm gonna actually just update my portfolio the rest of this video and show you guys what it starts to look like near the end, and I hope you enjoy this little music and fast forward through the work I put in. Also, you might see me using this tool right here. It's called compressor.io, and it basically shrinks your image sizes and optimize them so that they're not weighing down your website. So definitely check them out. I just keep them on a bookmark in my Chrome extensions so that I can easily compress my images.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You
Okay, so this is what is looking like so far. Definitely not done. It's going to take quite a bit of time to get this looking exactly how I want it, but I am very happy and pleased with how this plugin was working. This is my old portfolio, but you will see that changed pretty soon here. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some inspiration to go update your portfolio as well. I think it's one of those tasks that we need to do consistently, because like I said before, you never know who's looking at your website, and you want to make sure that it's up to date and it's showcasing the projects you actually want to showcase. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did down below. Subscribe to my channel if you did enjoy it. And I look forward to my next video. I'm currently filming a vlog, so I'll definitely be getting that up by Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video.